Right, okay, so first you want to download the Metahuman Creator. If you don't have that screen on your screen now, if you go to Marketplace, type in search Meta, hit enter, you will find it here. Okay, so this is the Epic Games Store page. This will take you to the epicgames.com store page where you can then download. Once you've downloaded, if you come over to your library, you will have in your vault, if you can't see it, make sure all is ticked. And this is an alphabetical order, so if you find M, Metahumans, and create a project. Okay, Metahumans 2, it's going to save the project, yep. Okay, now that project has been created, if you come up to your projects, you will see Metahumans 2. So let's open that project up. Okay, now we're in the editor. So, first thing I would do is you can have a little look around in here. But if you just want to get set up and have a bit of fun and work, play with the, the live face and all that sort of stuff, I would just file, open a new level, default. I would delete the player controller and the sphere capture, movable, and movable on the light source and the skylight. And then you can come over to your place actors, type meta, and then you've got your two BP metahumans up here. 1 is the female, 4 is the male. So let's drag the male in. With my experience with this so far, the male's face works better with mine because this facial recognition software on the map isn't very good, to say the least. I mean, yes, it's brilliant. We can get a mouth and eyebrows moving around slightly, but I've got a beard, so it doesn't work with me because it can't recognize my face properly. If your mouth's closed, the character mouth doesn't close, and yeah, it's okay, but it's if you were trying to do something real special, you're going to find it difficult, I would say. So what we're going to do to get it set up, if you haven't already, you need the app on your device. So if you go over to the App Store, search Live Link Face or Link Live Face, whichever way it is, I think any way will work. Download the app, go into it, open it up, top left hand corner, open settings, at the top, live link, open that up, add a target. The target's going to be your IP address. Okay, so jump into here if you don't know it, type in IP. I think there's a couple of ways to do it, but this is probably the quickest and the easiest. Type in IP config, smash the enter button, and that'll bring up your details. You want the IP4. Okay. So, if you've typed in your IP address correctly, and you hit the live button, or make sure the live button at the top of your screen on your phone is green. If that's green, you should be able to come over to this little drop down, select iPhone. Okay, and live face head is a check whether you want the head to swivel or stay static. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to settings, and I'm just going to drop my settings a little bit because the recording might get a little bit laggy. And when I hit play, I'm going to bring my face up on the screen as well. So as you can see, I haven't even got that much of a beard, but it's bouncing a lot. So if you can see, the flickering, I know I can see it a little bit, and it's slightly annoying, but here's what it is. So basic movement, eyes, nose, no head swivel with it unchecked. Let's jump out. If you tick this one, hit play, you will now have full movement. Obviously, if it doesn't lose you on the phone, full movement of your head. It can even stick your tongue out. It is pretty cool, but it's not like 2035. Do you know what I mean? It's about right for now. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so one more little extra thing. If we want to, yeah, and if you want to record, that's pretty simple. Well, very straightforward, really. Just come up to Window, Cinematics, Sequence Recorder. That'll bring this up. This might not be docked up here. This might be somewhere on the screen. Just pick it up by the tab, drop it in there, click your actor, the Metahuman, come over to the sequence recorder, click add. That'll drop him into there. Then click record. Timer countdown, hit play, and you're recording. Just like that. Head swiveling, chin wagging, tongue out. It's pretty cool. There you go. Hit stop. Load of stuff's going to jump up on the screen. Just hit this one at the very bottom here. Open recorder sequence. If this doesn't open, you can always just go Window, Cinematics, and open the sequencer here. And I'd like just to dock that up there as well. These are your recording files. Just move this over if you can't get in there. And then you can see play, stop, skip, all that stuff there. So if you hit play, it's going to bring up a Metahuman recorded scene. But your original one, your default one, is still there. So if you just click the eye on that, you'll be able to hide him. And then you can see everything playing in the side there. What I would normally do, I would have this docked on my second monitor. So because at this point the screen's getting far too busy, but it's only just for recording purposes that I've put everything onto one screen. But there you go. So pretty straightforward to set up. What I want to do next is get him walking and talking to the camera and the scene. I'm going to be working on that tonight. I'm going to try and get that video up as soon as I possibly can. So if you want to see it and don't miss it, subscribe, like, and if you want extra content, I actually teach programming for the Unreal Engine. Just started up through this year, through the lockdown, so I've set up a Patreon. A link will be in the description, and I'm also doing lessons on how to get AI behaviors working and multiplayer at the minute. So if you're interested in that as well, please subscribe and you won't miss. Okay, see you in the next one.